Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Okay, hopefully I should be able to finish this case in this session, but we'll see. They do have a tendency of going on for quite a while toward the end. Either way, let's go. Oh god, Jesus. Okay, I had to adjust my audio. That was loud. Sheesh. What? The ship's doctor and Azora were romantically involved? Animations are just the best. Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. Azora would never get involved with that god-awful ship's doctor. But I do admit, they were friends. But would Azora send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder? Videos? What do you mean? Azora used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the Orca tricks. I used to help Azora take the videos on her phone, on her TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. So Summer's boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make the Orca do tricks. Oh. So TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't. These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. All the equipment we use at Shipshape Aquarium is high-tech, clearly. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics. Ooh. So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh? Anyway, I still highly doubt Azora's boyfriend was the ship's doctor. Why do you doubt that? I don't see no problem. But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday, and he was really shaken by it. Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belonged to Azora. What was Azora's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? That charm looked just like your keepsake of Azora. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend had matching charms. Was the ship's doctor and Azora really a couple? I can't believe it. Why? I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today, although to be fair, he did actually deny it. He says he has no interest in the romantics. There are still so many unanswered questions, but I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you two. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We promise. No pressure. Courtroom number 4. Oh yeah! Alright. All rise. Day 2. Alrighty. Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. The defense is ready. Wow. Douche. Ready. Now I'm completely thrown off. He did get attacked by a bird. Not too surprising. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and the defense are ready. Yesterday it was proven that the Orca was not guilty and that the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the Orca pool area turn up anything? It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my! What a frightening looking rock! And you say it has a blood stain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. So, can we assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change. Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. Yes, he has. I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. Right, moving along. I have prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness. It's Crab. Mr. Krabs. Name and occupation? Dr. Herman Alright, Sniper's with him too. Sniper, stay in there. And who is that cute little creature? Such a restless bird, quite unlike Taka. Oh my god. Wow. Chalk one up for Taka. She shot Sniper up with a single sound. Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, Ship-Shape Aquarium's veterinarian. And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honour, please focus on the case. But it's important to learn all we can about the witness. This is Sniper. Oh, ain't she cute? She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please, try to ignore her. I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us. Why was the defendant in the Orca pool room when the water was drained? Bum bum bum! Witness testimony! Da-da-do. Cleaning the Orca pool room. Okay. In the early morning hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool water was drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlon was taking care of the Orca in the show pool, and it had snow. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. Right. And your claim is that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning. Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the Orca pool room, and we already know from the security company's record of card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool room during the time of cleaning. The witness's testimony and the record of security card usage are conclusive evidence. Are you sure? So no one beside the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning towards the other side. We have to strike fast. Your Honour, we're ready for our cross-examination now. Oh, yes, of course. Please proceed then. The power of youth comes in handy at times like these. I also just realised Widget had no expression then. Widget should have been smiling, but it disappeared entirely. Alright, time to press everything. So, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. Hold it. Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning, essentially the middle of the night? Our aquarium is open every day of the year without break, so of course the cleaning has to be done at night when there are no visitors. No days off, is that it? I can relate to that. Yeah, I guess prisoners don't get to take days off. Why has Widget got no face? I don't like it. Things sure are different around our office, huh, boss? You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically. Yeah, we have nothing but days off. So, was the defendant cleaning alone? No. Wait, what? Oh, they were both. Okay. I must have not realised what I read. But Miss Buckler said that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning. I don't know anything about that. All I know is what was on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after their fight. In any case, there's no proof the victim entered the Orca pool room during cleaning. They could have entered together. If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it. Jesus. Do you have to be so violent? Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during the cleaning. Witness, tell him why. Jack must have entered the Orca pool room. The reason I think so is because... Oh, just to lead on to the next one. Oh, because... Wait. The record of card usage shows that Sasha entered the pool room. Wait. Why did that add a statement? Did it? Wait, we're on statement 2. There's 6. Yeah, why did that add a statement? Sure, I'll press it again. Yeah! Just want to make doubly sure. Don't you mean to say that the record shows both of their cards being used? No, only Sasha's. Well, they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in that room, so that's the only logical explanation. We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain of yours serve? Even more bird-brained than a rifle. Witness! I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence. Limit your disparaging comments to the defense alone. So I get disparaged either way. Great! Bird lover, huh? I guess we're not destined to become best friends. That is fine. All I need is for you to talk about the state of the scene during cleaning. Alright. Fine. Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other. So the pool water is drained. So the cleaning is done with the pool water. With the pool drained of water. That's right. They use the hoist there to lower themselves to the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never cleaned my own lab, however. Yeah, that was evident. Don't you think it might be due then? I guess I can't talk though. Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean it for me on occasion. But I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after. Like this one, for example. Such an adorable little creature. It lends cheer to this bleak courtroom. Your reaction to Taka was very different, as I recall. Uh-oh. Oh, Taka is a fine bird too, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab. Quickly now. So we're saying, Sasha was cleaning the Orca pool room. I will admit, Sniper's much more adorable than Taka. It's a little penguin! It's like the size of a palm. While the cleaning was going on, Marla was taking care of the Orca in the show pool. So Ola was moved all the way over to the show pool. Why is that? Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you? Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than an Edo bathhouse by the time I was done. I guess Prosecutor Blackwell is the is that fastidious type? He just likes his things clean. I polished it so well I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over right about now. Maybe he's not so much the fastidious type as the prankster type? Somehow, I don't think that's it either. Anyway, cleaning the Orca pool is just like cleaning the tub. Right. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned. There's no possibility it would be drained any other time, at any time other than during cleaning? None. Ugh, shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain? Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the Orca? The poor thing. Whose side are you on, Athena? Exactly, young lady. Without water, Ola would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die. So the fact that Ola is alive and well is proof the water wasn't drained on her. That's right. The Orca pool and the show stage pool are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the Orca and equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning is done, the Orca is moved to the show stage pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned. Please add that information to your testimony. So if there were no water in the pool, the Orca could die. But wait, that's not true. Because we saw. Yeah. Ola was in the bottom of the pool with barely any water. Explain this. If the water in the pool is drained, you say the orca could die. But is that necessarily true? What are you talking about? There is a way to let the water... out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh! This is... As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the platform. And Orla looks just fine. Son of a gun. Oh, wow. I didn't even read that, I just said it on instinct because I was like, he's probably gonna say it. And as soon as I did, he started to say it. Oh, that was good. God damn it. In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm. Are you implying the water could have been drained at a time other than during cleaning? Yes, there is that possibility. Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. My, that's quite a cute... Yes. Ah, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like you to make note of the entry for the day of the incident. Let me see here. Meet the captain at the orca pool at 7 AM. Oh, his face. Oh! This note is about a meeting planned with the victim. What? The defense would like to argue that at the time of the meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is that? Crab's. It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab? Oh, we don't want to pin him as the murderer. Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you? What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself. Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the orca pool at that time. But I ended up not going. So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do. Of course. Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono? But your cut was shallow. A mere surface scratch. There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof. A calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at that 7 AM meeting time. Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during cleaning, when the pool was completely drained. Or, using the partition, it could have been at 7 AM with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in circumstance between these two possibilities? What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning and 7 AM? Oh, the orca was there. If the murder occurred at a time other than during cleaning, the orca must have been there. Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Ooh. I was waiting for him to break his chains. Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla, then I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Just realised that Dr. Crab's hair looks like a nest. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright! Are you implying that the orca was a witness to the crime? That is exactly what I'm implying. And? How do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her? This is a critical point. I'd better think about it carefully. The defense will present evidence. The defense will present evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence? My. Knowing the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the Orca. I must say I'm a little disappointed. Gee, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Oh, I should have gone with that. Very well, let's see this evidence then. What evidence shows that the murder took place right in front of the Orca? Wait. I was gonna present this, but it's more so, if I present that, I could show it. Because it's the stone. Because there's a bloodstain on the stone. This photo indicates where we discovered luminol reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminol testing fluid on Orla. Oh, that too! I was just thinking about what killed Shipley. Like, the rock. It has the big bloodstain on top of it. I'd forgotten about the bloodstains on Orla. We were then very surprised to see luminol reactions on Orla's body. So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As was discussed in yesterday's trial, the Orca was bleeding. Traces of the Orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The Orca must have injured herself when she rammed the rock. So that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw was from Orla headbutting the skull rock, was it? Okay. Also, yeah. Orla also rammed into it. Those luminol reactions you saw in the Orca are most likely from her headbutting. But what's odd is the position of those bloodstains. Please, take a good look at the photograph. One's on, like, the front of her head, and then one's on her tail. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, these luminol reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutting. But then where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body. Nice. Oh! That's a good strike you have, right, Dono? Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why. Wait. Orla? Oh! Well, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless, and she's sinking. Is that why someone tried to put her to sleep? There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. There's more? The culprit was afraid Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I have to present that evidence. That evidence that proves the culprit thought Orla was a dangerous witness. Where is it? There it is. 3 Z's. This was found in Orla's stomach. The defense would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. The culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her in a deep sleep. Tried to drown the Orca? But why? Right, Dono. Are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the Orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? My sword has been drawn. I'm not about to sheathe my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could somehow manage to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility, and that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you? Son of a gun. What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the Orca? Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise the Orca's death? He could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body. Why, you... Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the Orca? How dare you! How dare you slander the noble profession of veterinarian? Jesus. My goodness! One could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife. Yes, I admit to purchasing that sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab. That's such a flimsy excuse. It's the truth. What else can I say? Any one of the crew members could have entered my lab. I guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit. Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I. But as I recall, it took you quite a while to get that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to go get you. Son of a gun. You just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? The Orca pool and the lab are far apart. It's little wonder he didn't know Orla's condition. Oh, but he should know. Didn't know? That's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crab still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's condition. Oh no, we're revealing Torpedo. Whoops. The Torpedo. You let son of a gun. You just had to bring that up, didn't you? With this advanced data system, surely you would have known Orla's condition. Wait, just 1 minute. What is this Torpedo? Dr. Crab, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? The Torpedo, or Teleobservation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer, is a data system. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crab and Mr. Shipley knew about the Torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police. It's illegal? Dr. Crab, I demand an explanation. I've just realised. Snipers. Aw, that's even cuter. Oh, look at her! Oh man, the attention to detail with these animations is just the best. Sniper's so cute. Son of a gun, you and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer. Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the Orca pool room too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creatures. If it finds abnormalities in their condition, the Torpedo alerts me with a sound. Oh my goodness, how very high-tech. But if it's illegal, I will not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. With the Torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crab noticed the danger Orla was in, but he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crab wanted Orla dead. The Torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the Orca pool room wasn't working during the police's investigation. Can you prove that statement? Can I? Oh great, he's gonna start laughing. Bloody hell. I love how Taco just has the eyes closed. Well, what's with him? I guess this is also high-tech for Prosecutor Blackwell, that it's making him a little funny. Funny? Yes. I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? Oh. But what if there isn't any water? There we go. Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off. I see. And where is the sensor in the Orca pool located? It's probably high up in it. I don't know. Jack is the one who attached it for me. don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Oh, it's a side with... It's the side that had no water. Table? You mean the table in this photograph? That's right. Don't you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool, and it can't be moved. Oh, and so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool, yes, the sensor would fail to work. Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensor would not work. Witness, when did that sensor automatically switch off? Hang on, I'll look it up. The only times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course I knew the pool would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. No one let me know. Let me know. That's why I didn't know about Ola's condition yesterday. So, Dr. Crab really did want to save Ola. Did you hear that right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca if the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off. If the sensor was always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation, it means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Oh no! Order. Order in the court. This completely shatters the defense's argument. But... The fact still remains that Ola was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection.
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca? You're right. That hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The orca pulled us the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in her food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial. Marlon. Someone did? I'm afraid I don't remember that. Yeah, he threw a bunch of fish to water. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you?